Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to an episode of Pattay's Performance. Today in the driver we will be working on our basket case, Cub Cadet MTD snowblower that has a blown auger belt. Now just because we're doing one belt, I'm just gonna do both. So it's gonna be the auger and dry belt's auger belt, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We need to get just a little separation right here to do this machine. That's all we need, is a little bit of separation. So let's undo the auger belt of what's left of it. Now you want to know what's keeping this together? The auger cable. I think so. You know, let's just leave it. And then let's go here. Okay, that's free. Now we gotta go the other way right here. We just have to move this around. And then, oh no, you know what? We have that tensioner on the bottom. See, you guys, you're messing me up. This is not gonna work because of that tensioner on the bottom. We're gonna go back to the traditional way, the Pattay's Performance way, guys. I tried. Sorry. All right, we're gonna do snowblower yoga. Get something down on the piece of in front of the auger housing. And I'm gonna show you the tensioner bolt I'm referring to. Okay, snowblower yoga up on the bucket. Like so. And then we get a really good look of the keister. We'll take our 3/8 bolts. We're gonna zap 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna zap these out. Okay, set those aside. We are going to undo our housing. Look. Oh my God. Are you serious? Look at this spring. But we will save this spring. Jesus Christ, man. Did this go here and here? No, this went from here all the way to here. We're going to save this spring. Give me a few seconds. All right, we fixed the spring. A little bit of vice work. So this is the tensioner that I'm talking about. And you see, no matter what we do, right, if we tilt this auger forward, separate the machine, we can't get past that. So focus on that little bolt right there. A little bolt, that's a big bolt. Okay, this is what we need to back out. All right, so one of these is 9/16, and then this one's gonna be bigger. If you have an adjustable wrench, an adjustable wrench will work. So that's 3/4 on the big one. We just got to loosen this up. A little bit more. And this completely slides out of the way. This is why we could not split the machine in half. Now our auger belt is out. And we're just going to pull this through the front or through here, like so. Snowblower yoga. All right, let's get our auger belt. eBay affiliate links for these belts will be in the description. The auger and the drive. Where'd you go? This big fat belt, the same way. So let's slide it through like we did. Get it around the pulley. This is like, how do I get you guys a good angle? There is the bolt that gets in the pulley's way. So just take a pair of pliers or push it through. Pull this plate up. This is where having a bigger budget, a camera person will be the same, but once we get this belt installed, you shall see. All right, let's pull it through so it's nice and tight. Let's get our tensioner back on there, our belt keeper, and let's tighten that back up. Oh, other way, dummy. Remember, the bigger part is in there. Like so. Now that's in. Technically, we don't have to flip this over, but for you guys, I will. Snowblower yoga. Downward dog. Let's get our tools out of the way because we're doing the drive belt too. But we're not going to put that cover on. It's going to be very hard to film. Alrighty, now we have our belt completely wrapped around the bottom. Let's tuck it under the tensioner. And let's get it on here. Oh, this is terrible. Like so. And then when we oh, of course, dummy, of course. It came undone. All right, let's try this again. Is it moving? There we go, our auger belt is installed. Now technically, right, we have to leave this off because we're going to be doing the drive belt. But that's that. Our drive belt, this is very important for you guys. I had to help somebody a while ago with this. Look here. This is how it's set up. The belt goes around this tensioner right here. Okay, your tensioner goes on the opposite side here. If we wanted to undo the tensioner, there's this bolt here. You take the tensioner, undo it, and it goes underneath that bolt. Now we have no tension, and we could pull this back easily to change the belt. So, with that tensioner loose, Let's undo the belt. Nice and easy. Can you imagine if somebody who didn't know what they were doing bought this machine from that lady, and then they brought it to a repair shop, and how much they would charge them for new belts and a cable and a carb clean? Oh my God. Snowblower yoga. Again, changed my mind. I saved her life. So that belt is just gonna come loose now. More snowblower yoga. And we're just gonna undo this belt. Come on. Like so. And then we'll be able to pull it out past the friction disc, move the friction disc, and we're going to slide it out through the front. This is why I told you, snowblower yoga. Very, very important. Now this belt is going to slide up against the friction disc plate, and just spin the friction disc and pull at the same time. It becomes free. Snowblower yoga. Downward dog. This machine is testing my patience. This is a very simple thing. Just the whole aura of this machine and how I got it is very, 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 very frustrating. Okay, we're just going to get this belt out of the way. This belt is still good, but while we're in here, cheap insurance, you might as well. You never know what the heck these bumaclaws did to this machine. This machine is scary. Again, the same way we took it out is the same way it's going to go back in. Let's slide this in here. Go right down the keister of the machine. Okay. Spin the friction disc as we can. If you want, if it's easier for you, let's do snowblower yoga one more time. For the last time. And we're going to be right back here again. You idiot. See what I did? I didn't slide it to the right side of that friction disc. Has to be behind it. I did it in front. Like an idiot. Okay, so let's feed this belt through. Do we need a screwdriver of some sort, or just an extension, anything, to pry this plate down? I know we're doing this off camera, but it's physically impossible for me to show you this. Okay. But remember how we had to pull it down to get clearance? We're doing the same thing. We're just pulling it down to get clearance. And once you get it in, work its way in. Come on. You are making me look bad. I'm too lazy to walk over to my toolbox and grab a screwdriver. That'd make this a lot easier. What happens if you don't have a screwdriver? You're gonna have to make this work. Are we there yet? No. All right, can we put a como se llama right here? There we go. If this works, I'll show you this little hack. Why can't I pull you through? All right, so as you guys can see, right here, I pulled this plate up and I jammed the wrench in there to prop it up like so. Can you guys get a better view of that? See that bracket right there? Now, look right down the keister and you guys should see me feed this belt through the other side, and I'm going to be using a small pick to try and pull it through. Now again, if you guys don't have a pick, just use anything to grab this belt and pull it through. See that? Pulled it through. And now let's get this around the V-belt. Let's untwist this thing. And then remember, it goes around. And remember, the V-groove side is the side that goes in. It's the skinny base. And then you see, spin the friction disc. And it should, oh, we gotta undo this. Undo our wrench. And this will pass right through. See that? This will be wrapped around. Get this out of the way and keep that in there. It's our auger belt. There we go. We are in. Make sure this is tight. Where'd you go? I'm just grabbing the big fat belts because I don't want to put this up one more time. Make sure this is nice and tight. and inside. All right, stay. Snowblower yoga, hopefully for the last time. Now this is scary. Because you see this here, even though this thing is just a cluster, you know what? My hat fell. Okay, we're back here by the belts. So it's going to go around that. Pull the tensioner towards you. Now if you wanted, you could just hook up a wrench and pull, but I'm just going to use my hands. Now it's in. Let's take our keeper. Remember our keeper? You have to pick it up. It's going to catch that belt, so you got to move it out of the way. Pull it forward and hook it around that bolt, which would be right there. It's got to go around that bolt on the bottom. All right. I'm playing with different settings with my camera, and I like it, but I don't. All right, now let's do the infamous auger pulley. That is not behaving. Let's slide it. Now, a good tech tip is start it here, and then, come on, it should grab. Keyword should, that's not. It's like doing a tire. Okay, we're there. All right, now that we have this machine back together, and remember I was talking about, oh man, it's the wrong cable. Well, I didn't know that spring was broken, so there was absolutely zero tension on anything. So we're gonna put our pins back in, because remember we could not split the auger. I tried, guys, I tried, I really, really did. So for all you guys that criticize me saying, oh, you're supposed to split the machine, nope, it's not for me. You do what you do, and I do what I do. I appreciate the comments and feedback as always, but there is always more than one way to skin a deer, or always more than one way to do something. As long as we achieve the end, that's all that matters. There is no race in this. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Do it once, and you do it right. So we're just gonna put put all this back together. I know I'm doing this off camera, but use common sense. What a chore this was. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I'm frustrated or aggravated, but it's like, you guys gave me the wrong advice. You guys got me good. Remember, we're starting this by hand. And you see how I had to move? Why is this like not zooming the right way? See, I had to jerk the machine to get it to fit. As you guys see, I am not hitting this with the gun right off the bat. I am starting it by hand. And then we zap it. Now this gun was powerful enough to take it off, so it's powerful enough to put it back on. If you're using a ratchet wrench, going by hand, make it nice and snug, quarter turn, and see you later, love you, bye. All right, I am going to tackle this lever off camera because as you guys have seen in one of my videos, I thought I did tackle it, but apparently I didn't do it the right way, which is fine. This is a learning process, and I will show you all together. I am not going to waste any more of your precious time because I value it. Whew, thank God I didn't put the belly pan on. I value it just as much as my own. So, give me like 5 hours and I'll be back. I just got done modifying the impeller. I also installed a traction package on here, so this thing does have some really cool stuff. This is a high-end machine, and as much as I am complaining about this, this machine is worth it. So I'm going to fire up the machine. Let's verify our repair and call it a day. And then if you want to hear me break in the impeller, sure.